Hi, I'm Cris, also known as Cris6581. This time we are gonna go a road that is not really a road I usually go. We are going to speak about how to reverse engineer an image and turn it into a text prompt, or actually a bunch of texts, words if you will. And the method is called image reverse prompt engineering. Ooh, that was a mouthful. And the background, why would I use this? I mean, I'm always promoting you should use your own creativity and you should use your own imagination and craft own prompts. Don't let the AI take over that part. Yes, I still stand by that, but this is a bit different. The thing is that I was trying out a new model called Focus, and I was working inside a notebook, and I found out it was kind of nice. It was a nice way to make images. Anyhow, back in May, I also ran into a fork of it called Defocus, which kind of is an improvement of the original Focus thing. Anyhow, the notebook I was using, it crashed for some odd reason. And normally, I don't want to put the blame on the notebook, but normally I am very particular to save my prompts into a document, a text document. But for some, I don't know, it didn't work that night, so I lost my prompts. That's why I decided to do this. Okay, so we have a few methods that we need to discuss. Principles and methods. Okay, the first one is called, this one in particular, is called the gradient-based method. And you, as we can read, I don't want to be your reader, but it's a very, very basic method, and it has poor accuracy, and yeah, it uses some models, of course. We can read them. We can read them down here. The PES, the PH2P, and so on. And it doesn't give a good result, that's for sure. And then we can use this image capture method. That is kind of a good one. It was used a few years ago, and some pretty nice model, Blip, Lalava and Villa and GPT version 4 came out, but this is more or less used when you want to kind of, encode something, decode if you will, to someone who has hearing disabilities, and you want to have more like a text-based thing more than really tell what you see. So it gives you broken words, and yeah, it's okay, but it's very complex and lengthy. Yeah. It's not so accurate. But then we have something new that is data driven, and the data driven is, to kind of cook it down a little bit, it's a clip interrogator. That was a word. And what it does is that it uses a different method. It's kind of using, from reading from a novel perspective, and it will kind of tell you the story in a more decorate the text, which is very, very good if you're using, for instance, Flux or that defocus thing. The models or the text encoders are used and trained to have those decorative words and turn it into more living sentence, instead of this that will give you a very static word, and this will jump words only, say blue stone. This might say a blue stone laying on ground, while this one can say there is a blue stone laying on the ground, rich, and so on. You get it. It's more detailed. So how did I do all this? First of all, the method I'm using, or the system, is it's called REAI. In reality, that is kind of like how you do it, and it's kind of reverse engineering an artificial image, or images in this case. I started by setting up a few things locally. Everything I use is run locally, so you can unplug the network connection. It won't use the internet, and I want to have it like that. That is just my way of going. So the first thing, the models I'm using is a Ulama Vision, and that is an image to text model. And also I use a newcomer that I also wanted to try out, and that one is called GPT OSS 20B. Yeah, And I use it for automatic reverse prompt optimization. Yeah, a lot of fancy words here, but that's it. And also I use the Flux Dev model and the Flux Cria model and the defocus and focus. I just tossed in the focus version 2.65 as a bonus. Okay, so this, the Olama thing here, the Vision 3.2, I'm using inside an AI assistant called Clara. And Clara Versa is a very, very powerful thing. Everything, I run the assistant or the AI assistant under Docker. Yeah, just to have, locally of course. And just to have control. And I also wanted to try out Clara, because Clara is a very, very, like we can see here, it's an AI assistant with many tools all in all, and it prevents things, you know, jumping from one application to another application. So you can basically have everything under one hook, or not hook, but under one umbrella, so to say. Okay, let's move on. Like I said, I wanted to emit the prompts too, but we will come to that later on. But this is kind of like, you know, the abstract of what on earth is going on. But now, let's see the original images first. This is from the notebook that I generated. One is called Abandoned Stone Hallway. Yeah, Peace and Tranquility. Kind of cool images. I really like them. I like them a lot. Whoa. Here we have the barn. And the beach at sunset. And the creepy room and lush garden. And we also have the rolling hillside and the sense of wonder and magic. Wow. And these I really, really wanted to have back as close to original as possible. So what I did was I just set up a very, very fast thing inside Comfy UI. And here I'm using the Olama Vision thing here. I just wanted to try. Yeah, and this is also based on another thing I did in the past. Because, yeah, I used this to reverse engineer some other pictures because, yeah, it was work and I was unsure where a wallpaper that was on the wall came from. And I didn't want to play guessing games, so I used this one to really, really nail it down. So simple. But the principle that we're going to use inside Clara is the same. It loads the actual image and loads the vision model here, the Olama vision model, and then it decode the image to text and outputs the text here. And you have the prompt. Here we go. This is the first step I took. Like I said, I wanted to reverse engineer the image, and I took this, the lush garden thing, and I told Clara to, what do you see? Analyze this image and make it into an image to text flux prompt. And it did. Here is exactly what it was. The image, I don't have to read this, but here's the prompt that it gave me. And I went on here and did the same with this tree thing. And we got a pretty fair, I would say, a pretty fair result, by the text I mean. And here also, the barn, really, really nice. And here we have a more complicated or complex prompt, because I didn't want to spare any expense, so to say. Just go for it. And here we have a summary also, but yeah, we'll get to that later. And here, we have the hallway. Same there. A stone hallway. It's pretty much what we see. Windows. Yes, we see the windows here. We see some foggy lights, etc., etc. And here we go again. Totally cool. The fantasy landscape. Yes, it's a very fantasy landscape because these landscapes doesn't exist in the real world. And here we also have some, I don't know what this really is. Yeah, it's the same. I don't know why it did this, but it's also part of the process. And here we have that rolling hillside. Yeah, it looks very nice. And the beach thing with some glowing shells. Same here. Yep. So yeah, and here it outputted it 2 times. Not entirely sure why it did that, but again, it's part of the process. And the creepy room with a mirror and blood on the floor, and it looks like a place I don't want to be there, to be quite honest. Dresser, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. So I took these, and like I said, we have the text now, and we are going to look at them in Flux, Crea, and the focus. So actually what we're gonna start with is the focus thing, or model, I should say. And this is the abandoned stone hallway. And if we are looking at what it has been doing, so to say, yeah, it's the first generation, so to say, with the first image it's absolutely some kind of stoneway. Or hallway, actually, that's for sure. And here also, this is the more like, you have the depth here, and you have the windows casting some shadows. It's a little bit not so, well, it's alright, it's okay close to the original. And here we have the a third one, and it has some mysterious holes. It adds some kind of mystique to it, a little bit on the light, bright side, but here we're starting to get a little more texture, except this is more like dried tiles or stones instead of, if we're looking at the original here, the original had more stone structure and it has more texture here, and the light is coming in from a different angle. But also if we are looking at the actual prompt, we can see that, yeah, the prompt isn't really accurate to the image, and we could of course change it, but that wasn't the purpose about this. The purpose was to have it like analyze this and do the best you can do about it. Yeah, so we did. And if we are going back to the peace and tranquility image, we can see the tree. Yes, the tree looks very, very lush, and it's a place I wouldn't mind to sit there. You can even see there's some kind of water here in the background, and here is also a very peaceful thing. A tree, I mean, and here also the clouds and everything. It's a bit weird with the clouds going this way down here, but maybe it's something like that. But I'm missing the halo around. Okay, this gave it more freedom. It looks more like a giving tree. You can climb up here and sit here and make a chair. It's more like a giving tree. One of those that Michael Jackson had at his Neverland Ranch. Something like that. Just inspiration. And if we are looking at the actual prompt here, we can see that this is really, really much more cosmic thing. I'm pretty sure that if we would add the cosmic thing with some kind of, chakras and, more colors, more fantasy style, we would get there. I'm really sure, and that's a cool thing, And if we are looking at the barn, same here. It looks like a really, really big barn. Not sure about this tower thing here, whatever that is, and I don't know why it has added those top towers there. But the water here, I mean, wouldn't mind actually to live there. A really nice barn, lots of details. And here again, it's more like a church thing. Not sure where that came from. And here as well, I could imagine actually to, here's a huge church for someone. And if we are looking at the prompt, We're actually looking at the first image. Yeah, there is something with the cosmic. I think there is a lot of cosmic going on, and we are missing out the cosmic here. I'm pretty sure. If my memory suits me well, I was kind of working in that state of mind with a lot of cosmic things going on in my mindset at the time being given when I made these images. But here also we're gonna try and see why it adds the church vibe to it, so to say. Nothing wrong with that, but still it's not what we were after. And a pretty made of wood, similar armors. Let's see here. The skies. I don't know. There's something. I don't know. But let's not get stuck into this, because we have so much more to look at. And this is the beach at sunset. Yeah. Overall pretty nice, but it totally lacks those glowing seashells that we had in the original image. And that why I don't want to have humans in my images. Nope. But I can surely, if I'm not mistaken, if we're looking at the beach thing, where is the beach? Where is the beach? Here we go. Yeah, we can just look at the original, of course, and we can see that, yes, absolutely, the sky is so cosmic. I think there is one thing missing, and that's the cosmic thing. And for some reason, the model, the Ulama model, the vision model, didn't really see it like that. Maybe it's because I don't know. Let's just read the prompt. And yeah, here we go, with a single figure sitting on the sand. Yep, that figure can sit someplace else. So that was why we got this, that I don't like. But here again, it's okay, but we're totally missing the glowing pieces, so to say. And if we're coming here to the creepy room, oh yeah, hell yeah, this is creepy, really creepy. We can see the carpet is really, and here, what is this? Is it like the entrance of the room? Is it like a secret wardrobe, or, I don't know, chills. And here again, it looks really, really dirty, nasty, a lot of grime, and here we go. We got some blood on the walls, and here it's totally sabotaged, so to say. And here, I wouldn't spend. I don't want to spend a night in there. But if we are looking at that creepy room, here we go. Yeah, it totally misses the mirror, and it has no blood on the floor, and it has no shatters around here. So the horror kind of feeling is totally left out. I don't know why, because, well, unfortunately, apparently, I mean, I didn't specifically say that, but disrepair, okay, let's move on and see what more we can get out of this. This is the lush garden. Absolutely. Yeah, it has some lights here. It has a nice stone house. Doesn't have anything to do with the lush garden, but still. Yeah, it's a lush garden. Yep, totally. I like it. Oh, this was really cool with this thing. I don't know what they're called. Some kind of joy house. I don't know. It's just let that one pass. And here we have the lights. The traffic lights are looking cool, really nice. And let's scroll up here and see. This was the original image, and sure, but the camera is totally tilted in a different location, look at, so to say. The lights are here, and the images we saw, there we go, has them more like a street light with some lights in the garden. But still, it's alright, but if we're looking at the actual description, yeah, it is actually what we got. Alright, so let's move on and see at something else. The rolling hillside. Yeah, it's a rolling hillside. Absolutely can't disagree with that. It looks very nice. We have a lot of details in the grass. And here again, it's really looks like some kind of fantasy thing. It has some kind of sunset, and yeah, I'm happy with it. It looks really nice. Again here, but the rolling part is it depends on what is rolling actually. But I like it. It's okay. It looks nice. And here too, absolutely. But if we are looking at the original, here we go. Yeah, but here again we have more fantasy, a high influence by the fantasy thing with some mist on the ground, and the trees are looking, wow, this is really nice. It looks, yeah, like something from one of those fantasy movies. A misty rolling hillside and trees, a foggy valley below, casting a warm golden light. Yeah, absolutely here, but here, yes, it does, but in a different way, which is perfectly normal. So let's move on with this. It's the serene thing, wonder and magic. Absolutely, a lot of magic in here. This is autumn. I can see the colorings of the trees is orange yellow, so it's about to, turn into winter. But we have the late autumn, really nice. And here as well, we have these are like, oh man, little planet there. I love this one. This one is absolutely pristine. Again, look at the clouds. A little bit unrealistic and canyon thing. The road here. Oh wow. This is so cool. We have the road here and you have the water here. It's the perfect blend of really nice result. And if we are looking at the original, I mean, this is so magical, but it's, I mean, looking here, especially this one. Yeah, see what I mean? It's a little bit different, and this one is totally different, but see where I'm getting at. See where I'm getting at. Yeah, this is more like it's been carved out in Mother Earth, nature. Yeah, really nice, really nice. So this was the focus part, and now we are going to see what Flux did with this. Wow, look at that. So, yeah, this is the hallway, and I think it looks magnificent in its own little sphere, so to say. We have lots of details that we can see. It has the stone structure, it has the roof, it has that mystique that the original has. Looking a little bit like that. Absolutely nothing wrong with this. And if we're looking at the second one, really nice, really nice. Absolutely cool. I could, yeah. I made some more. Wow, cool. Normally I just make 4, but we got more here. Yeah, but I think that This one, yeah, absolutely. It's close. And it uses the same prompt. We don't have to go through that prompt again. Or, I don't know. Let's see at the peace and tranquility thing. Okay. I'm going to close and go to the peace and tranquility thing. I should have made this in a different way. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. It has that pinkish thing, but again, it misses that that aura thing, the cosmic thing. Again, I am so sure that when I did this, I was in that cosmic mode. That's for sure. Next one is the same. The clouds are a little bit fantasy, cartoonish. I don't know. This again, it's very exposed, I mean. And here we have, well, it's okay. It's not too bad, not too bad. And the barn, but again, it has those weird roof things. I don't know why. I don't know, but it's cool. Yeah, for sure. Look at all the texture there, the details. And this is, like I said, the flux, the standard flux. Nice reflections there in the water. And this is the beach at sunset. And here we have, okay, some kind of robot thing. Interesting, but we know why it's like that. And to be honest, I changed it to have an android and not a human. So, yeah. That was intentionally done, but still it's more like you can see how it sits in a more like Zen. I'm in the Zen. And it's awesome, even though the legs are a little bit weird. But still, one thing though, we don't have anything of the glowing seashells, which are not even included in the prompt. So what to say? And the creepy room. Oh my goodness. Would you look at that? Look at the floor. It's covered with blood. And some weird thing here. And some perfume or some drinks. I don't know. This looks so uninviting. It looks totally horrendous. Disgusting. Oof. Look at that. Just that piece of paper laying there, and some toys, some scraps, and blood stains, and that little detail. You know that if you open that thing, it will crack. Even more. Look at that. Look at that blood thing, and on the walls. Something took place here. Gee, would you wanna come to my bedroom? I don't think so. And the lush garden. Oh yeah, here we have a lush garden, that's for sure. We can see, even though there are some pots here with flowers in, and that's what we could face in a garden. And I really like the low angle view. The point of view is interesting. You have a lot of depth in the image, and those kind of golden warmish bulbs or whatever, it just gives us feeling that love is here. Oh yeah, really cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind to live here. A lot of vegetation, and those the orange flowers, and here, yeah. Take me to that place. And here again, it looks very realistic. Very realistic. Something you could find up here in Europe, in the Scandinavian region. Really cool. It gives a warm, lush feeling. And the rolling hill. Yeah, I mean, to be quite honest, this is not too far away from, the image from a place I have been to. That that looks very much like this, except for those crazy clouds and those trees. But still, the vegetation, I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Look at the flowers. Oh, I mean, who wouldn't want to be here if you're into that? That is. And Wonder and Magic. Wow, I don't know why that came. Here again, we can see we have that planet that just adds that little extra. Totally awesome. And here again, this is more like, it's that little cartoonish feeling I get. A very naive thing, but it looks... it's kind of in the twilight zone, so to say, between reality and fantasy. But I like it. I like it very much. And now we are going to take a look at what the prompts would look like inside Flux Cria. Alright, this is a totally different approach, I would say, or approach. It has this really photorealistic thing. I mean, if I didn't know I had generated this myself, it would be really hard to tell the difference. I mean, this is, wow. This is really photorealistic. Wow. And that's what Cria is kind of known for, to give you those super realistic photos. And yes, absolutely. Absolutely. This stone hallway is magnificent. And let's take a look at the peace and tranquility. Yes, it looks really nice. A bit overshot, so to say, but still total different kind of thing. You have richer texture here in the tree, in the root system here. You can see how it goes out, and the clouds are just looking at the clouds now. They are really spot on. Really spot on. And here also it's a bit on the bright side, but it can be like that. And this one, really nice. But like I said, I'm missing the halo thing. But yep, it's because the prompt didn't contain any cosmic thing. And here, the barn. I like it has a really natural feeling to it. Yes, this is more close to the original. That's for sure. And I also made some other versions here with the Laura that I just for the fun of it. And this is crazy. This is really realistic. Again, yeah, the roof here. Here we go. What's going on? A little thing here, but still, I like it. And beach at the sunset. Oh yeah, you're looking at me. Howdy. I hope you're having a good time there at the beach. Hi, I'm Cris. Yeah, nice to see you. Flowers. The wave is coming through. The sun is glaring. Okay, you turn your back on me. Okay. Yeah, sure. You want to enjoy this wave? The rolling wave, the foam. Everything looks magnificent. You even have some dents in the sand, some prints from something. Wow, look at this. Oh, I mean, who wouldn't want to sit there? Again here, yeah. Yeah, I would also be sitting like this if I had lost my feet. But it sits, yeah. But lots of nice little small things. And the last one, totally. I mean, except for Mr. 2, 4 eyes here, so to say. Yeah, I couldn't tell the difference between the photo or generated things, or an image, I mean. Oh my god, for heaven's sake, look at that. Oh, the blood is dried on the floor, and oh my Oh, ooh, so uninviting. Look at the mirror. Oh, no, the details. Oh, and look there. Oh no, it's a freaking face. Oh my, I can't watch that. Oh, I could, but I won't. And again here, it's pretty close to the original. It has more realistic things. It's not so computer generated, if you will. It looks like a photo or an image. And here also, dried blood on the walls. Ah, you know that it's been there for a while. And here you can see some kind of tile or and a little letter. It's a letter from someone. Okay, the lush garden. Oh my, oh my. This my friends are it looks very close to the original. Wow. Oh yeah, we're gonna close the tree. Let's have a look. Yep. I mean, it's not close, but you see what I mean. They have the lights here, lights there, and that little tree branch thing, wooden branch, and the plants are of course very different, but still. Yep. Wow. I like it. This is. Oh, and here we have some cosmic things going on. Wow. It almost looks like it's 4 pictures taken from the same location. Huh. Kind of cool. Could make some movies about that. And here we have the rolling hillside. Yeah, really nice. Again. Hey, I was at this place. Yeah, wow, it looks awesome. And even if you zoom in, it has some nice details. Same here. Oh, yeah. I could sit there for a long time. That's for sure. Okay, the wonder and magic. It looks really, really cool. For some odd reason, it has a more cartoonish, if you will, feeling to it, like a painting than the defocus had. And the road looks like it has been painted, but still it's nice. It's very nice. And now, because I can. No. Yeah, so this was kind of the, if you will, the original prompts. I didn't do anything. I just let the Olama Vision do its thing, the vision model. But what we saw in that presentation, we were going to talk about this, the GPT OSS that I was talking about, because down here the emitting the prompt thing, that I wanted to use words and replace them with new elements that would change the scene, and each prompt should be crafted and evoke a distinct atmosphere, color. Yeah, I wanted to change the visual and change something, but also stay true to the prompt, to the original prompts, I should say, or description. And so that is what we are going to take a look at now. What I did first was I took all the prompts, the garden thing, and the little, everything here, the trees, the barn, and this hallway and everything. I took all those 8 prompts and put them in one big text box, and I asked Clara to take all the sentences from above, make a resume of the most common used words, subject, adjectives, atmosphere, and mood. Okay. So this was what Clara came up with. The category and what pops up the most. the most often, so to say. Garden, streetlight, plants, flowers, yeah, we can see stone, windows, doors, room, bedroom, bed, dresses, yeah, you can see that the serene, tranquil, peaceful, calm, and that is very true. That is absolutely what we can expect from all this. And also the most colors are red, white, blue, etc. And here we want to take away the images are largely nature orientated. Yep, totally true. Inviting atmosphere, yeah, except for that room. That is neglect, yeah. A smaller number of scenes introduce a sense of neglect or mystery. The dominant mood across calm, reflective, mystery, wonder, yeah. So what I then asked Clara to do, and using the GPT OSS 20B locally installed, and that is make me 8 new image to text flux prompts from the sentences. Each prompt should be special and have a new atmosphere and colors. Also bring in new elements into the prompts. Yeah, that was exactly what Clara did. Moonlight Zen garden with bioluminescent ferns. Yeah. So we are going to take a look. We can look at the prompts first. They are kind of extensive. The crystal cavern with floating stardust. Oh man, those topics or descriptions or words or whatever are quite something. Retrofuturistic rooftop garden, okay. Enhanced, enchanted, foggy. Oh, desert. Cool. But enough of me talking. Let's have a look at the whole thing. We start with the focus, and this is the aquatic library in tidal reef. That's the one. Aquatic library in a tidal reef. Oh my god, what are we speaking about? And this is totally cool. What it came up with, so to say. Yeah, it looks like something. And this is the focus, by the way. So that's the first one. And the crystal caven. Yeah. With floating stardust. Just because we're gonna look at the that's the prompt. A vast underground cavern carved from translucent crystals. Okay, yeah, it looks really nice, really nice. It's just what we were asking for, and I like the look. It looks magnificent. And here we have the desert cavern crim something. Okay, not sure what we got the animals there. Yeah, I know why. It's because of caravan. Okay. I don't like the result. I mean, the actual background is not too bad, but it's this. The animals and the people. That really annoys me. And here we go. This is absolutely based on that barn thing. And I love this. This is so cool. You have a house here, a little shimmer there, and you have the glowing light, warm welcome, and you have a lake going here, and you have the mist, flowers, the mountains. It's just like peace and tranquility, for sure. And here we have another rendition of it. And here, wow, I like that. And here too, so peaceful, so peaceful. And the moonlit Zen garden, here we go. And this we know where it came from. It came from that, the moonlit, yeah. This is from that garden thing, yeah. And we can see it looks nice. You have a very nice pond or pool. And you have some lights there and reflections, of course. And you got some trees. Oh, yeah, very inviting, very inviting. And here too, you have the little last house there. It looks cool. I really like this. And the retro futuristic, the roof garden. Again, really nice. Really nice. And the roof garden, if we are looking at the actual prompt. Let's see, we can see the roof garden here. A rooftop oasis in a neon-lit metropolis at night. The garden fish, yeah, totally. We have a lot of details. Absolutely brilliant, beautiful. Oh, oof, love that. So cool. Oh man, so cool. I really like this. And now we can see here. Airplane, Alpine Lodge in with fire pit. Yep, the fire pit. There it came. And a little cabin in the Alpine. Yeah, absolutely. Could be. Very, very cool. Who wouldn't want to go there after you've been skiing? Oh. So nice. So calm, relaxing. And here we have some sun-drenched haze overcast. Yeah, some kind of trees. Garden again with a tray full of apples. Oh, it's away. Oh, the sun. Yeah, you can see the apple in the trees. Same here. Wow. Really nice. Really nice. So this is what it looks like inside the Focus. We can move on and take a look at Flux now. Oh, this is like something taken from Atlantis. Underground library. Or no, I mean underworld or undersea library. Yeah. Absolutely. So cool. So cool. I mean, this is fascinating. This is... It's brilliant. Yeah, you have so many different creatures here. Yeah, wow. Totally cool. I'm not really sure what. And Crystal Caven here. Oh, just look at that. It's magical. Wow. Wow. And here we have some cosmic things going on. Really stylish and colorful. And bubbles. Wow. It's cool. And we move on to the Crimson Sunset. Yeah, and here we go. The Crimson Sunset is nice, but the Caravan is not so nice. And here, oh, look at that. That little aura skies. Yeah. Lovely. So lovely. It's so innocent in a way. Just beautiful, and all the details from the flowers, and yeah. And this is the Zen garden, the moonlit Zen garden. And if we are looking at the moonlit Zen garden, where are you? Here. Tranquil at the twilight, blah blah blah. Ferns with shallow koi pond reflections, pale indigo sky, soft cool blue. Muted grays dominate the palette with gentle amber accents from floating lanterns. Okay, that I like. The atmosphere feels serene. Here we go with a glowing thing. Yeah. Oh. That just added some really some interesting thing, an interesting point of view, I should say, in the image. Just look at that and those lanterns. Wow. And like I said, this is Flux, the original Flux model. Oh, just look at that. It's like nothing I've ever seen. So cool, so cool. And the retro futuristic thing. Did we ask for anything more that could be retro futuristic or retro futuristic? That light beam there just added something really cool, and that weird moon and the pool here, the different the colors. Yeah. Oh, launch. Yeah, sit down there and have your favorite drink. And here also, you know, oh man, this looks nice. Oh wow, a nice little bottle thing. Yeah, same here. Oh, it has been raining, I see. Yeah, why not? And this lamp just added a new dimension to the scene, and the different colors and everything. Those two light beams and that one, just something cool. Just something cool. And this is the Alpine Lodge, Lodge, whatever. Same here. You have more details. Oh wow, that looks wild. Perhaps something dropped into the fireplace. And here you can see some distorted people in there. Good. Wow. And you can see the northern lights there. The aura effect. Oh, wow. Yeah, someone has been walking around here, you know, taking a little walk, freeing their minds before going to bed. I don't know. And same here. Looks very, 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 very peaceful. Totally. Oh, just look at those colors. The aura lights, the northern lights. Fantastic, fantastic. And now we have the apples in the trolley. Yeah. Oh, very nice, very nice. It's kind of like, yeah, we know that they're probably going to make some apple juice or marmalade or some apple pies, or yeah, just grab a fresh apple from the tree. It looks really, really like, take one and you will die because it's so delicious. Yeah. So this was the standard Flux. Now we're gonna take a look at Flux Cria. There we go. It's that little library under the sea. This time we don't have so many books. We have some weird shell things going on. I wonder why. Oh, now we got some books and we got some reefs, some fishes. It's a fishy image. No, but it looks nice. Here too. Lots of details. More photorealistic. This is really like you have those artifacts that you can really see under the sea. It looks like something that you have been capturing via, you know, one of those aqua rowboats, you know, that you can swim around in the seas, and yeah, really, really deep in an ocean. Yeah, because it has those the grit in the image that I really like. It adds that little special, that extra layer, if you will, of something. Okay, we are back in the caverns, the caves, the crystal caves. I just call it like that. And again, you have a lot of fantasy. Really nice. Dust is all over the place. You have the glass spheres. Wow, bubbles, the colorful water here. Not sure what to make of it really, but it has a nice, I mean the purple lilac there. It looks nice. It looks nice. And the desert cavern. Just like I suspected. But I mean the background, except for the camels. I mean, it kind of looks okay. It looks nice. It looks nice. This, just look at the sky, the sun and everything. It looks nice. Yeah, I can't say anything more. It looks really nice. Really nice. Wow. I almost want to be there. And this is the enchanted fog thing. And if we are, just because we want to kind of refresh ourselves, enhanced, enchanted, I mean, foggy meadow with aura skies. Yeah, again, just that the flowers turned a little bit blue to the cyan aqua thing. It just melts in to the picture with this is, yeah. If you want to see aura skies, go for it. Go. Don't stop. This is supernatural, actually. Yeah. Wow, really cool. I like those little shifts there. Oh, nice. Oh, of course. I keep doing that mistake, don't I? Yes. And now we have the moonlit Zen garden. Now we have a different take on it compared to the standard flux. We have more kind of organic, crisp feeling to it. You can see the bark here, the bark, and the tree has more definition that it's really is an organic wooden tree. Also, you have the leaves floating. Wow, love the detail in the lamps. It looks cool. Here too. Really nice. Oh, whoop, a fish. Whoop, a fish. That's cool. Okie doke. Retro futuristic thing. Oh yeah. Totally. But I need to check out the prompt again. Where is that retro? Yeah, the holographic. Here we can really see that the holographic took over the whole scene. It's so holographic. It's a little bit too much in my taste. Even the bench here is holographic. And this, I am not entirely sure. It looks very, very confusing. But still nice. And the alpine thing. Wow. Look at the snow. Here we have a more realistic snow compared to the other one we saw. That one was more like some kind of coated snow. You have been really, almost like you have been shaping it with your hand or something, palm, or like ice cream. But this is, and the sky. Yes, I have seen skies like this. They do exist. Oh, look at the fireplace, the details. And here at the house, you have the curtains, and the rooftop, the snow laying there. Oh, it's amazing. And snow, you see the reflections both from the windows, I should say, and the window lights and the fireplace. And also you see here, wow, it has a basement. Wow. Oh, wow. And here you can see the snow. It's like someone has been walking there. And same here. Oh, we need to close. Time for the pee-pee show. Not for you, my friend. Oh, really, really nice. And the sun harvest thing. Yes, they are harvesting the apples. And here I can just say, if someone didn't tell this was a generated AI image, I would say this is a realistic picture. This is a picture. Someone took it. Same here. You see the DOF, the depth field of view here. It really, really gives that unsharpeningness in the faded distance. So super realistic. So realistic. And here again, that tray. With the wheels and the light. The lighting is supreme. Just look at the leaves. The texture, I mean, it's insane. It has that little wetness, you know, that makes them look like they are realistic. And here again, so nice. And you even have some red thing there, just random thing that adds a little bit. It draws the attention from the tray with apples and the very, very, very symmetric, if you will, structured planting here of the trees. You have that little, what's that? I just wanted to give you a little bonus here. So, without further ado, let me introduce to you Focus, the original one. Yeah, so like I said, this is the original Focus version. It's version 2.26, I think it is. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, 2.65 even. So we have the the aquarium thing, library. I mean, you can see that it doesn't really. Okay, the resolution is also a bit lower than what we saw in the flux. I mean, but still, perhaps you have less details in the books here. But I mean, the basic idea is, in my opinion, very nice. And the crystal thing, absolutely nice. Really nice. Wow. I mean, this is not bad at all. Not bad. Totally not bad. I like this. Yeah. It's not so much happening here. The caravan. We got people, we got the camels. Oh, now they are off. And here, wow, this was cool. It has some green stuff there. Vegetation, I mean. Yeah. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, except for those. And here, we have a little house. We have a lake, we have fog, trees. So peaceful, so nice. I wouldn't mind to stay there 1 or 2 days or a week or 1.5. Yeah, really nice. Really nice. And the moonlit Zen garden. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. So cool. So cool. Wow, this you have a more of a Japanese, Chinese architecture, I mean, and that has to do with the whole lanterns here, I guess, and the Zen thing. So it's more of that stuff. Yep, totally the stone there. So Zen Buddhism. And you have a nice little couch that you can rest your cell phone. And the retro futuristic rooftop thing. Oh yeah, totally cool. I like the neon thing here, and the pillars here, or columns, I don't know what they're called. And you have that, the green there, and you have those. Yeah, what are they called? I don't know what they're called, but yeah, we could always, I mean, look at the prompt. The succulents, yeah, succulents. That is what they are. Oh, yes. Totally unreal, but still so cool. It looks so fantastic. Oh, take me to that place. These two, so cool. And I really like the detail that these flowers, the succulents, can't grow in water, so they have some pebbles, some stones there. Really a really nice creative detail. And the alpine thing, yeah, absolutely. We have seen this a couple of times now, so we are getting used to everything. Really nice. Yeah. And the harvest thing. Here we go. We don't have any apples on the tray. And that's a bit weird. It should be, but it's not. But it looks very interesting, very nice. So this is it. That's it. This is all I had to show you for now. And to resume a little bit, what did we achieve everything that I wanted? Absolutely yes. I was able to kind of reverse engineer the images and get the prompts, and I could make new images from the prompts that was kind of far away from the original images, but still not so off. But you could see elements. And we could also make new prompts by using the GSS model and give it a lot of freedom to add new atmosphere, add new elements, and kind of replace things. And it did a very nice work, I must say. I have to admit it, because we still, after all, we used four different models: the focus model, the flux, and the flux crea, and the focus, the original. And also in one of the flux crea examples, we also, just because I could, added a LoRa thing. That was just a bonus. I didn't mean to include it. It was not intentionally included, but it just got there for some bonus. It's good that when you're making your content, you're not really aware of what kind of content you're having. That is a good way. That's good. And was it time consuming? Yes, it was really time consuming to make this. Everything took a lot of time, and it was also a lot of research at the same time, exploring that GPT-OSS thing. But I think that it was worth it at the end of the day, so to say. Really worth it. And the next step in this process would actually be to take the prompt that the Ulama vision model made, and take those and really handcraft them. Look at the image and take one more take on the original images with your eye, and just write down what do you see and what is your really transcription of it. I mean, the human way of seeing this. And add those obviously things like cosmic, the colors, the bow around the tree, so to say, and make it more close to the original. That would be the next step to do, and it's very possible to do. Also, you could run the Ulama vision model a couple of times to get different results. I mean, this was just like the first or the second run of this. But also, I didn't want to make it too complicated or to go too deep, so to say. I just wanted it to be really basic, and I think that I achieved that. So, as always, thank you for watching, and smash that like button, hit that little bell so you can subscribe and get notifications, and if you want, write some comments. Yeah, spread this video, spread it. Yep, no problem. Sharing is caring, and since it's 2025, you know what to do. You know the drill. And I hope to see you in another one. So bye for now.